All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today we're breaking down the anatomy of a rhyme. Specifically, we're deconstructing the alphabet song. We honestly take these simple little rhymes for granted, don't we? But the architecture behind them is actually incredibly intentional. It's literally mapping complex data directly into our brains. So that brings us to a really core challenge. How do we make 26 completely random, abstract symbols truly unforgettable? Think about it. That is a massive cognitive task for a learner. We've got to figure out how mnemonic devices successfully lock these abstract building blocks into our brains for the rest of our lives. A is for apple, shiny and red. B is for bunny, hopping ahead. Right from the jump, the source material absolutely immerses the listener. It pairs these bare, boring letters with vivid sensory imagery and energetic action. We aren't just handed a static letter A or B. Nope, we get a shiny red apple and a bunny dynamically hopping around. It instantly transforms a dull symbol into a living, breathing concept. Section 1. Everyday objects, anchoring the abstract to the tangible. Let's take a quick look at how this builds a bridge between unfamiliar letters and the highly familiar world around us. Just look at the contrast here. H is for hat that sits on your head versus R is for rainbow up in the sky. Using everyday items is an absolute masterclass in cognitive anchoring. It maps letters to both our immediate physical space, the tactile stuff we literally touch every day, and our broader imaginative environment. The song creates this massive mental map covering everything from our closets right up to the clouds. Now, what is really fascinating is how the text uses very specific sensory triggers to totally elevate these everyday objects. For I, we have ice cream, which is described with taste as yummy instead. For J, jelly gets this dynamic movement, it's wiggling around. And U for umbrella relies on a totally shifting environment happening when raindrops pass. It takes completely static objects and makes them feel alive. It's like a sensory playground for your mind. Moving on to section 2. The animal kingdom, bringing letters to life. So stepping beyond inanimate objects, the text leans heavily into animals to inject a ton of dynamic energy into the learning process. Notice how the text doesn't just, name the animals. It assigns them highly specific sounds and energetic actions. A cat says, meow nam meow. A dog prompts us to bark right now, and a lion delivers a mighty roar. It's creating a powerful, multi-sensory hook for the letter. Honestly, it practically demands that you make some noise and physically engage with it. And the sheer variety of movement is key here. We've got a monkey swinging, a nest where birdies sleep, an owl saying hoot so sweet, a penguin waddling by, and a tiger running so fast. It's a really broad spectrum of energy levels, right? From the super gentle visual of sleeping birds to the high energy rush of a running tiger. This brilliant pacing keeps the listener constantly engaged without totally burning them out. Section 3. The chorus. The power of repetition. As we know, the absolute crucial point in any educational tool is repetition. And this song uses a highly structured chorus as its structural anchor. Check out these specific groupings. We've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And finally, a somewhat chaotic U, R, S, T, U, N, V, W, X, Y, and Z. By chunking the alphabet into these rhythmically unique blocks, the song actively prevents cognitive overload. It takes a daunting sequence of 26 characters and breaks it down, making the sheer volume of memorization actually manageable for the human brain. Right between those chunks, we get this wonderful, welcoming invitation. Come sing with me, learning letters happily. This recurring chorus acts like a mental reset button. It repeatedly invites the listener right back into active participation and reinforces the joy of the whole process. It's essentially telling the learner, hey, you're doing great, keep going, we're having fun. Section 4. Transcription Anomalies, embracing the quirks. Okay, let's explore my absolute favorite part of this text, the surprisingly funny transcription anomalies. W is for whales singing to the A moon. Instead of your standard association, like say a whale singing to the moon, we get this wonderfully surreal, poetic phrasing. It completely unexpectedly demands your full attention simply because it's so delightfully out of the ordinary. It completely shakes up our expectations. And then we get to the notoriously difficult letter X. Usually it's paired with a xylophone, right? But here, the text simply bypasses the complex word entirely. Instead, we get a hilarious, abrupt onomatopoeia. X is for ding, ding, ding.
It's so incredibly direct and honestly highly memorable. You're definitely not going to forget that one.
Finally, it wraps up all these little quirks with Z is for super with stripes so bright. It basically blends a transcription anomaly with the implied visual cue of a zebra. Calling it super with stripes so bright perfectly captures the visual essence of the animal without actually naming it. It forces your brain to just make that final connecting leap entirely on its own.
Section 5, the Triumphant Finale, Celebrating Foundational Knowledge. As we reach the end of this explainer, let's quickly look at how the source structures its conclusion. Big letters, little letters, short and tall. These final lines just beautifully summarize the vast visual diversity of the alphabet that the learner has successfully mastered. It reinforces the fact that what they've learned isn't just some abstract song, it's a real collection of distinct physical shapes, big, little, short, and tall, all ready to be written and read. Then, the song ends on this incredibly energetic high note. We learned the alphabet today! Hip hip hooray, hooray, hooray! Transforming an educational drill into a genuine celebration is so purposefully designed to encourage continuous, daily learning. It leaves the listener with this well-earned sense of absolute pride and accomplishment.
We've sung them all today, but which of these associations will stick with you for a lifetime? It really is a fascinating look at memory, isn't it? It leaves us wondering exactly how these unique, quirky building blocks shape our minds long after the music stops. Whether it's the ding-ding-ding of the X or the jelly wiggling around, these simple linguistic structures lay the very foundation for a lifetime of literacy. Think about the associations that stuck with you from childhood. You'll realize just how powerful a simple rhyme and a little rhythm can truly be. So, what's your ding-ding-ding?